If you look up tea, you will probably find a few lines of sketchy instructions which give you no ruling on several of the most important points. This is curious because the best manner of making it is the subject of violent disputes. Here are my own rules, every one which I regard as golden. First of all, one should use Indian or Ceylonese tea. China tea has virtues which are not to be despised nowadays, but anyone who has used that comforting phrase, a nice cup of tea, invariably means Indian tea. Secondly, tea should be made in small quantities, that is, in a teapot. The teapot should be made of china or earthenware. Thirdly, the pot should be warmed beforehand. Fourthly, the tea should be strong. I maintain that one strong cup of tea is better than 20 weak ones. All true tea lovers not only like their tea strong, but like it a little stronger with each year that passes. Fifthly, the tea should be put straight into the pot. No strainers, muslin bags, or other devices to imprison the tea. If the tea is not loose in the pot, it never infuses properly. Sixthly, one should take the teapot to the kettle and not the other way around. The water should actually be boiling at the moment of impact, which means that one should keep it on the flame while one pours. Seventhly, after making the tea, one should stir it, or better, give the pot a good shake, afterwards allowing the tea leaves to settle. Eighthly, one should drink out of a good breakfast cup, that is, the cylindrical type of cup, not flat, shallow type. Ninthly, one should pour the cream off the milk before using it for tea. Milk that is too creamy always gives a sickly taste. 10thly, one should pour tea into the cup first. This is one of the most controversial points of all. Indeed, in every family in Britain there are probably two schools of thought on the subject, but I maintain that my own argument is unanswerable. Lastly, tea, unless one is drinking it in the Russian style, should be drunk without sugar. If you sweeten it, you are no longer tasting the tea. You are merely tasting the sugar. These are not the only controversial points to arise in connection with tea drinking. There is also the mysterious social etiquette surrounding the teapot. Why is it considered vulgar to drink out of your saucer, for instance? And much might be written about the subsidiary uses of tea leaves, such as telling fortunes, predicting the arrival of visitors, feeding rabbits, healing burns, and sweeping the carpet. It is worth paying attention to such details as warming the pot and using water that is really boiling, so as to make quite sure of wringing out of one's ration of the 20 good, strong cups that 2 ounces, properly handled, ought to represent.